Alright, I wanted to come back to this page and kind of walk you through some of the steps in numbers 2, 3, and 4. So, in number 2, we're talking about fluid ounces of water to make an all-purpose cleaner, and it gives us a few different numbers. So we have the conversion factor of 1 cup to 8 fluid ounces. So we would start off with that. So 1 cup to 8 ounces. Alright, and this is where it kind of gets a little tricky. So we know Kevin uses 84 fluid ounces. I'm going to go ahead and put a Z right there so we know it's not a 0 to make it. So we're going to start off with using 84 fluid ounces. So if he uses 84 ounces, right, so we put ounces on the bottom, cups on the top, we want to know how many cups that is. So getting from 8 to 84, we're going to have to multiply by something, right, because 84 is larger than 8, and we can't do addition or subtraction. So, in other words, we're saying 8 times something equals 84. Or we can say 84 divided by something equals 8. And when you do 84 divided by 8, you are going to get 10 and a half. So, ten and a half cups is equal to 84 fluid ounces. Okay, so that's what this got us. Okay, so now the directions call for 4 fluid ounces of concentrated soap for every 3 cups of water. Okay, so if there are 3 cups of water for 4 ounces of soap, we know that his 84 ounces of water is equal to 10 and a half cups. So we will put the 10 and a half right here because we want to match up the units. And we want to know how many ounces that will be, because we know how many fluid ounces of soap should he use, right? And this is 4 fluid ounces of soap per water. Alright? So then we do it again. How do you get from 3 to 10 and a half? So 3 times something equals, 10 and a half. Or 10 and a half divided by 3 equals, and that answer would be 3 and a half. So, times 3 and a half times 3 and a half. And then you would get your answer. Alright, Shannon test drives a car in Germany and drives 95 kilometers per hour. What is her speed in miles per hour? So here's your conversion factor. You're going to use that to set up something like this. And we know 95 kilometers, and we're just looking for the hour. for the miles per hour. Sorry. Same thing. Number 4. Keith works 8 hours per day for 5 days per week. Melba works 2,250 minutes each week. Who spends more time at work? So in this sense, we're comparing 2 peoples. And it doesn't give you a conversion factor, although you should know how many minutes are in an hour. But the tricky part is this is telling you how many hours per day Keith works, and this is just a total. So if Keith works 8 hours per day for 5 days per week, then we know that per week Keith will work 8 times 5, which is 40 hours. So he works 40 hours per week. Okay, so then you need to convert 40 hours to minutes. So you would create a conversion factor again, and I believe that you know how to do all of this. You also have to do the next page. So you have to do 5 to 8 also. And these, you might have to take a couple steps, kind of like we did with number 2. Alright, and I want you to try these on your own before you come to the Zoom tomorrow, asking for questions, because I want you to ask me specific questions that you have, not just, I don't get it. Unless you actually don't get it, then that's fine, but I want you to have a very specific question. What part do you not get? Okay? Alright, I will see you tomorrow. Toodles.